Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're finally going to be attempting our test run of our new tent setup for craft fairs. For anyone who doesn't know, I sell my crochet stuff and my sister will share a space with me at craft fairs and she sells tie-dye stuff, so we kind of split it down the middle space-wise. Her stuff on one side, my stuff on the other, and lately we've been trying to eliminate the amount of tables we use because we were originally using 3 tables in kind of a U shape, and we've got it down to 1 right now. We think we can just go with 1 whenever it's an outdoor event, and we can rely on the tent to hang things. And now we're testing out a new rack situation because we both we have different racks, but both of them are annoying to set up. Mine like come in a million pieces and they don't fit in the car put together, so I always have to undo them and redo them when we get there. And hers, it's just hard to remember how to put hers together, but we've got it down pretty well right now, but it also is almost breaking. We think we have a better solution of racks that hang off of the tent, so that's what we're testing today mainly, but we're also going to try to set up as much as we can. I don't know if we're setting up the tables today, but as much as we can. Definitely testing out that rack because I already have one of those racks just in my closet because it's like one of those closet extender racks. So we're testing out my closet one with like my pants on it to see how well it will hold and everything and the space it takes up. And then if it like looks like it's gonna work out, then we're gonna order them because today's Monday right now and we have a craft fair on Sunday and the next 2 weekends after that, but we want to have it ordered and get here by Sunday, all the racks we need. And I'm also gonna show I'll vlog on Sunday too, but either today or Sunday I will show like all the other stuff we have gotten recently for like display items, and I will link them on Amazon because I've talked about this a lot on my channel in case you haven't seen those videos. I've just been talking a lot about how sometimes it's so hard to find display things because you have to think outside the box and kind of like get things that are not made for craft fairs or vendor events, but you just have to like repurpose them. Like for example, one of the things that I use recently is hanging off the rack, and it's supposed to be a fruit basket, but I'm putting my scrunchies in it that I make. So it's just hard to like think of those type of things to even search for. Like you're not searching like display items or like market display items. You're searching for fruit baskets and like weird stuff like that. Like you have to really like think, what can I use that doesn't exist for craft fairs, but like I'm gonna repurpose it and use it for craft fairs. And it's hard to find that type of thing, so that's why I'm gonna show everything that's been working for us recently and link it all in the description. I usually get things on Amazon. So here's the rack setup we're testing out, and then these are the things we already have had once before. So this is a fruit basket and I put my scrunchies in this. When we had it outdoor last time, this was very sturdy. These hangers were a little less sturdy, but still they only kind of wobbled a little bit, and they are supposed to rotate. but they were a little wobbly in the wind. So this way we have hats on, and then we're gonna get more of these racks so we could put them all throughout the tent. But we're looking at a couple options because we definitely want to get one that is double wide, so it has a pole and then another pole. And then also if the pole goes down long enough, then the fruit basket can go over it. So there's a couple options, and we also found shorter ones that are kind of just like this, like they end right there, there's no pole things. So we're gonna look into getting those ones too, and definitely wider ones. So we're just trying to figure out like if the weight of our stuff is okay, if it's not bending the tent down or the rack down. But we tested more than what's on the rack right now and it seems okay. So we're gonna make some orders so that they come quickly and we could get it by the end of the week, so that we can see if we need to return things or get other options. So I will update that on Sunday. So this is the final setup. We have everything on the tent. We got 4 of the shorter racks and the double racks. We got 2 of them, one for each of us, but I think the top clothes are a little too long. I could swap those because those are sweater vests and a kid's dress, but since it's sometimes kids stuff, I like to keep it low for kids to look at. But and then when I put that stuff on the bottom, it was almost reaching the ground, so I don't know about that. I think maybe we would be better off with just the short racks, but we're not sure. We have to keep trying and seeing what works. One of my hat thingies is too close to the rack and is not going to spin, but that's okay. Then I have the fruit basket that has scrunchies, and then the other hat hanger thingy is here and able to spin. On the front of the fruit basket, I have these bow keychains that I finished the other day. So clip to the basket, and then scrunchies in the baskets and headbands in the middle basket. And there's a rock under these scrunchies to keep this weight down. And so we limited to 2 tables. We originally had 3 on each side going this way and going that way. So we just have 1 now with some stuff laying out. Like this is hoods that look better laying down. This is a kind of keychain carousel for my bear keychains, and then a little clothing rack to just the bears, and then just other table stuff that just wouldn't be hung up. And my sister has the same rack situation going with her tie-dye. But there is a major concern about all of this weight buckling down the tent because it's all hanging on the tent like cross posts up there, and this could come down. So my brother-in-law kind of fixed it for us for today, but in the future we might want to do poles all the way across here and then put the racks on the poles, but we just don't know like what that setup would look like yet. It's getting windier, so I'm gonna update later in the day how it's handling the wind. My sister got these whiteboard signs that are actually magnets on the back, so she's hanging them up on the metal part of the tent. So genius. We're gonna order more. These ones were from Timo, so I will put the link in the description as well. And I have this sale sign on with Velcro dots that we could just leave on the fabric of the tent, although we always have the tent in like the wrong position because we also have Velcro dots over here to put up this, so you can even see it right through there. But then today when we put up the tent, the Velcro dots were in the front, so we just keep adding more Velcro dots, but they're so convenient. So this will just come off, and one Velcro will still be stuck on the sign and then one will still be on the tent. This and the magnet is probably our best option. I also just taped this one for signs because ones that kind of are either like the chalkboard signs or the little table ones, they always fall down from the wind. Like these ones, we're always picking up. Tent held up, everything held up in the very windy day. Nothing blew off except for, well, things on the table of course, but in terms of like the security of things that are hanging, just the sign that I velcroed over there did blow once. Otherwise everything stayed up. The tent up here stayed secure, but in the future we still want to go for a pole going across instead of like hanging it on directly on the tent like what we're doing today, just for more security. I'm home now. I hope that you were all able to find some inspiration in this video or found it helpful at all. Let me know in the comments if you have any display hacks that not a lot of people know about. And as always, thanks for watching.